It's funky chunks, so it's funky chunks. Bunch of chunks, funky chunks. They funky. They funky.
They funky.
Adequate hygiene coming soon. Soon, 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 soon.
The change, baby.
Shout to young sprouts, pushing daisies on the daily, no doubt. It's cold out, they well weathered, so they hold out. And rap a rap mixtape round your mouth, I heard it from the bird blue. You sold out, you flew the coop, so now you fold out the old days. Surfing on the cushions and the couches was always, with no respect for nothing, getting no pays off. Terry cloth and burlap, I'll be you something in some Coldplay. On the bus like I should've stayed home today. Quiet please, listen up, you try it easy. You off the top, Goliath sees you, David out the sky. You think you fly, kid? Change your views and be open-minded. We come quicker than you figure possible. 3 figures making shadows is unstoppable. The figurehead apostle. Oh, we ransack towns, we hustle. Try to slow us down to get your mail redirected to the hospital. Ooh, you could step, but I'm a true stepper. Strap ready for action with the faction. About to step up. About to get the pavement wet, buck. Instrumentally retarded, he grabbed the microphone like he at home and pro-guarded. Trade your raps in for maps, perhaps you master uncharted. Spread words like diseases till you dearly departed. When it come to you, you stuck like glue about the fitness. If you want no bruises, let's just say askew and mind your business. Huh? What? So what you trying to say then? I'm over here spinning in what appears to be a playpen. You wanna put me up against a muscle, well okay then. But this competition look like B-listed Rain Man. What? No man survives. Grab you with a cold hand like ice grips, you dies. Couldn't even pull it off with vice grips and tires. And he made a half robot in the hips full of wires. Sass him and he spun and whoop it faster than a tire. High microphone touch could set your whole set on fire. Really seem like I'm out of breath, right? Maybe I should take a rest from breathing off this meth pipe. Maybe I should take a break from hooting off this rock. Got me stooping and it's got me looting jewels out your sock. Maybe I should hold off on rectaling the heroin and scratch all of that cold off, select some new hair and skin. Maybe I should think a second time about this ketamine. It's a bitch to sipping off in time and put regret in me. I don't mind about the booze though, although sometimes it's true and make me wanna snooze though. The brain get drained and then the body start to move slow. You fall into a cold drink like hypothermic Pluto. I spin words for fun, but never fuck with faces if they set to stun. Only on the real shit, laser beam gun. Actually I'm about to phase you out, no pun. I spin words for fun, but never fuck with faces if they set to stun. Only on that real shit, laser beam gun. Actually I'm about to phase you out, no pun. I spin words for fun, but never fuck with faces if they set to stun. Only on that real shit, laser beam gun. Actually I'm about to phase you out, no pun. Came across this crooked, tried to sue him, said explain this. He played them all like pawns, biggest con since Genghis. Put some grease upon the tip and slid it in like a banana clip. They couldn't handle it and much less manage it. Chemical reaction to some client satisfaction in this white Anglo-Saxon, straight destroy your whole faction. Check it out, you see my sonic, rhyme easy with demonic. You try to wash it down with a round bowl of tonic. Let it out in clown form from the bowl of chronic. And they covered up his eyes, but he still see him supersonic. You want another track, son? I got it. And I turn on what I earn into a ton that is allotted. You know I'm down with Earth, right? Practice pulling strings on things like it was fucking birthright. You know I'll be alive, MC. Step to me, believe I leave your whole hive empty. Hey yo, I just heard this interruption to service and never really thought about it. Now it got me feeling nervous. Those who couldn't handle truth chose to be indignant. Explain them great pain as imagination figment. Nah, it's real, not a big deal, just malignant. But still watch your grill or I will change your skin pigment from a pinky white to a Tom Cruise bruised blue. Step out of your parents wearing the wrong shoe. Voices squabbling in my ear and get me straight pissed. Only problem here is that the voices ain't exist.
Running around love
my style clever, never better if you never doubt it. Ask me for the weather, I says terror, forget about it. Rope the tether, drop it in the pool in case there is a doubt it. Pull the lever on the switchboard so it can yell about it. Too true for you, the boys and blue dudes. I'm like, you who, that's not tight, but you do you, boo. You two's like boo-hoo. I think I got a boo-boo on that band-aid, mister. My trigger finger has a blister. What would you do? Don't put your trust in me, pig. I'm cuckoo. I know you're trying to bust me, you dig. Sidekick like Mewtwo. Mobutu. Say, Seku nu cuckoo. New Bendo was a banger from Katanga, was a rude dude. He fucked with Patrice Lumumba. You try to play me like that, have you dancing like it's rumba. You best hold tight or you gon' drop it like a fumble. Put you like Snow White, night, eternal slumber. Eternal lumber, chips get jumbled back like Scrabble, right? Coming through like doo-doo and some poo-poo out your booty pipe. You could never turn a hoe into a housewife, yo. That's only half right, so check on your gaslight low. Yo, quit acting like a slut though, or it could potentially turn into a uh-oh. Like the early 90s game show, green was the only fucking color in they rainbow. The Punisher just did but mean biz, spent his days covering little kids with green jizz. Imagining I should listen to this track with El Mandolin. It's too disgustingly good, I yacked, I couldn't handle it. What's that you saying? Enter through the left of this pyramid designed to keep me lining up my mind with things like overtime. I sold her, I'm a negative, embedded in the structure like a sedative, and overly the point where I regret the shit. The levels to the back and I attack without thinking about it. Swinging at the parts, I see the problems at a bomb. I'm hollow singing about it. Rotate the shape until mistakes are out of view. Hesitate, the shit impossible. I throw the vaccines you. Limed an image, plus divided by the patience it remains. And you've been running your mouth like you used to play with graveyard games. Maintain to a point where I can keep it on the function, but the junction isn't joining. Looks like you the missing joint. I think about it. Should've started thinking back at the beginning. Too late. The water's on the clay. The pottery wheel is spinning, and it's time. No one doing what you done. It's all subtractive. You can't replace the clay that you destroyed. Your lungs collapse, kid.
We gotta split.
On the playground, face down on the ground, how you lay down. The ground sound from the underground pound. You found out that you were the loudmouth when you see the pearly gates, so you down south with the goblins and the ghouls, cause you asked out. Dirty Reaganomics, you 30, flipping chronic. The jury keep the convicts really hurting in the closets. Fox trot through the crops without the werewolf cops in the watchtower lot. Sit your trigger finger hot, my metabolism. Grab the ism, a brash decision, clash from within. Past or present, cash or pleasure. Only thing I know, it gets better. Moving with the weather, keep my intuition clever. So there you have it, dysmatic. Keep the cannon on the waist against the race of reptiles from outer space. Space.
Standing by the sound, sleeping out your stereo. Sometimes it's nice and happy, other times it's scary though. No one will believe it how I see it. Seems I'm always looking at the things from out of sync, but no, but there we go. I'm a faggot, that is a statement. I hear a lot, but not once I make them eat the pavement. On the pavement, hard concrete, and them competition come around, them can't compete. Them knocking on the floor, and I'm not one them to leave. Me control of the area, me can't be defeat. One them hot step, I step down and below. Lend them me attention, cause me want them to know. Them lack of knowledge, and me want them to learn. Them operating in a place of fire burn. Them want to get material, them not earn. But none of that shit is my concern. Them lack of knowledge and me want them to learn. Them operating in a place of fire burn. Them want to get material, them not earn. But none of that shit is my concern. Y'all garbage and I don't wanna play that. You spit garbage and I cannot okay that. You fucking weak and you look like you need a fucking hug and a scratch behind the ears and a belly rub. You a real past smoking crack out of doubt. No, with two hoes looking like a billy goat. I mean you look weird, I mean you ugly. Mostly cause you try to talk down from above me. You are not above me, we're not even equals. Put me in the ring with you and let's see what it equals. You are nothing plus me and that's one.
Even you who's dumb can see how that's done.
Done like dinner out for the rain cold. Pouting like a bitch cause we wet it up as Kango. You in the ring though, you gotta fight back. 8 balls and fucking halos, I don't like that. Them lack of knowledge and me want them to learn. Them operating in a place of fire burn. Them want to get material, them not earn. But none of that shit is my concern. Them lack of knowledge and me want them to learn. Them operating in a place of fire burn. Them want to get material, them not earn. But none of that shit is my concern.